Yeah.
Yeah. You know what it is? It's the Slang Editorial Show.
Yes.
My brother, Coach Cap.
And Doughboy Sumz. Why are you introducing me? Introduce yourself, and I'll introduce myself.
Yo, I felt like I was about to rap, son. I was about to drop a 16.
He was about,
son.
Yeah.
That was my intro.
Yeah. What? Yo. What?
Yeah.
Nah, I'm not even giving it to him. I'm not even gonna give it to him today.
That's all they get for free.
I never freestyle for free without charging niggas a fee. It'll cost you a brain cell just to cipher with me.
With me. You know what I'm saying? What's going on, my brother?
I'm chilling, man. Maintaining, doing what I do, you know.
Yes, sir. We back for another week, episode 2.
Yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that checked out episode 1. Everybody that checked out episode 1. That shared
we definitely appreciate that.
Make sure y'all follow us on Instagram at Slang Editorial Show.
Mm-hmm.
Follow the Facebook page at Slang Editorial Show. You know what I mean?
That is
so
correct.
You can stay in tune with us, catch the clips, you know what I'm saying? Whatever extra content we gonna throw in there. And yeah, I'm your boy Coach Cap. That's my boy Doughboy Sumz. And we in this bitch one more time. For the
one more again. We here one more again.
One more again.
You know
Yo, how was your fucking week, man?
My week was good, man. My week was actually good. I got like some things done around the crib that needed to been taken care of for a while. I put together like this wall unit / like bookcase, right? And I didn't have the manual. I threw away the manual in the box, whatever. So, I was trying to put it together, you know what I'm saying? And it was difficult at first, but I got it together. There's a lot of screws, extra screws and pieces that's left over. I'm dead serious. It's mad pieces. I'm like, yo, don't need this, don't need that. And it's together. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of extra screws.
Fucking Tim the Fool Man Taylor over here shit throws the fucking instructions. Who needs it?
Who needs it? It's standing, isn't it?
Yo, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Man, listen, I got it together. It looks nice. It's just some pieces. That's
one lamp too heavy on that motherfucker. That shit is gonna come tumbling down, my nigga.
Yo, my pop said that shit was gonna happen in the middle of the night. I'm like, yo,
word, you gonna think somebody running up in the crib. It's gonna be the whole bookshelf.
Facts, the whole bookshelf.
Mad W.E.B. Du Bois all over the place.
Word.
Mad shit Donald Goines books just flying everywhere. Yo, that's extreme as fuck, right? How go from one extreme to the other?
Mad Malcolm X books, crazy. My bookcase is different. So
yo, the whole Dr. Seuss is coming down for you, my nigga.
Yeah, man. So I got that together this week. Did a few other things, man. So it was a good week for me, man. How about you?
Oh, my week was cool. Last week my best friend, she came and visited the fam and shit. So
okay,
we chilled in the crib and got lit. I don't go outside. I don't fuck with outside like that right now. So
right,
got fucked up in the crib. Watched some movies. I watched a couple of movies this week.
What you watch?
I watched. You told me to check it out. Fucking Raising Victor Vargas. I watched fucking Raising Victor Vargas. So what's that shit from like 97? When did that shit come out?
Yo, I don't even know, bro. I don't even know. My wife just put that shit on, and I'm looking at that shit. And at first, I was gonna hate on it because I usually hate on most of the movies that she picked for us to watch.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. But when I seen the shit, like the first 5 minutes, I'm like, oh, this is real New York. Like this is some real New York shit. I'm like, hold on, I think I want to see this.
Yo, this shit had me fucking crying, nigga. Shit had me motherfucking crying. Like, yo, first of all, I was Victor Vargas, son.
A lot of us was Victor Vargas, son.
Yo, I was Victor Vargas. The funniest shit in the whole movie though was the brother, like the younger brother coming into himself as a teenager and shit.
Yeah.
So this nigga start whacking it. He hiding in the bathroom and shit. The grandma was trying to get a bathroom. She tells Victor, yo, it's all your fault. You teach him these things.
Yeah.
You teach him these things, these bad things he do. In front of his new girlfriend. That shit had me fucking crying. Yo, if y'all never seen Raising Victor Vargas, it is on Netflix right now.
Facts.
It's definitely a dope like coming of age story and shit.
Yo, man.
If you was a teenager in late 90s and shit, it's definitely for you.
Yep, you definitely gonna relate. You know what I'm saying? It was. You know what it reminded me of too? It was like Inkwell, but in the hood.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you just take the Inkwell story, you know what I'm saying, throw that up in fucking Harlem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In Spanish Harlem, this is what you get.
Definitely, yeah. I fucked with it, man. I fucked with it. It's definitely a dope.
I'm glad you like that one.
I also watched the new Meek Mill movie. I watched Charm City Kings. I was waiting for it to come out. It was supposed to come out in the movies, and then they put it on HBO Max.
Okay.
And it's based around I don't know if you ever saw it. You ever seen the documentary 12 O'Clock Boys?
12 O'Clock Boys, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's based around that, around Pug's life and shit.
Okay.
And yo, it was man, it's good. Meek did his thing.
Yeah.
Meek definitely did his thing. The young boy that plays the character Mouse, which is based off of Pug from 12 O'Clock Boys.
That's the dude who played little Ralph Tresvant, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He did his thing too, all the way down to getting the Baltimore accent and all of that. So yeah,
okay.
It was definitely good.
Now, is this Meek's first, like, is this his debut, his acting debut?
Nah, he had a movie that was on BET a while back.
Okay.
I can't remember the name of it though. Damn, I wish I could remember the name. But yeah, this is like his second acting, you know what I'm saying, thing. But it's like his first major film and shit. Like the other one, he's himself basically.
Right.
Yeah, the other movie, he's like basically himself. So this one, he's got to play a character, which is still kind of on the lines of like something that's him, but you could tell he took like the acting really, like he took the acting serious.
Right.
Like, I never felt like he was doing too much in this movie.
Got you.
Like, it felt good. Like it felt like it came natural to him. Chino was in it too. His homeboy Chino that be on the bikes and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's in it. He got a role in it.
Okay.
So and he did good too.
Yo,
he did good
did
too,
you see Sneakerheads?
Yes. Yes, and I got it. Yo, man, I really thought it was gonna be trash. I thought it wasn't gonna be that good.
At first, because I'm like, I was just hoping that it was gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I knew that they was gonna touch on the sneakers and all that type of shit. So I was like, I'm gonna be interested on that. But I was surprised on how good the writing and the storyline, the whole concept, the whole storyline was great, bro.
Because it's like the name. The name was mad generic. Generic ass fucking name, just sneakerheads. So when you see shit like that, shit be automatically corny and shit.
Mm-hmm. Nah, but King Bach did his thing though.
Yeah, he definitely did.
King Bach did his thing. You could definitely tell that he's been taking the acting classes and all that other stuff, because it surprised me how well he did. You know what I'm saying? I didn't feel like I was watching just some YouTuber. I mean, like some Instagram star just thrown in front of the screen. You know what I'm saying? I felt like know what I'm saying,
like just there to get the views because he's heavy online and shit.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
They got some talent.
Yeah, I fuck with that. Hey man, if y'all okay, so if those that don't know that watch that watch us on YouTube and listen on Spotify and everything, and we filmed this show in front of a live Facebook audience.
Facts.
So sometimes we'll revert to whatever comments that we see in the Facebook comments and shit. So my boy Kev, he just said that the name of the Meek Mill movie was called Streets, the one that was on BET.
Streets.
Yeah. So
Yes.
So check that out. Definitely check out Charm City Kings with Meek Mill and Chino in it, man. And Jada and Will are producers on that. It's through their
I heard that.
through their film company. Yeah, man. So
Mm-hmm.
check that shit out, yo. It's dope. It's definitely dope if you haven't seen it. Check out Sneakerheads too. And definitely check out Raising Victor Vargas on Netflix if you want to laugh.
That is my shit.
Yeah. So what else you got going on, man?
There's a lot of music. I mean, that came out
new fucking music. You want to get straight to the new music?
Yeah, let's get straight to the new music, man. Let's, that's what people want to hear. They want to hear about that music. So let's get to it.
Boom. So the long-awaited, highly anticipated, critically acclaimed fucking J Electronica Act 2 was released. It was leaked. It was leaked last weekend, and then they put it on Tidal and everything. So it was finally officially released after like 8 or 9 fucking years.
So your air quotes lead me to believe that you don't believe it was leaked.
I don't believe it was a leak. I believe it was strategically thrown up on SoundCloud or in some Reddit fucking group or some shit. Like, I think they put it out just to build the anticipation for it to come out 3 days later officially and shit. Because they got them samples cleared too fast. Because his comment was like, yeah, we waiting for the samples to get cleared and we're going to have it up on Tidal. I really didn't want the album to come out, but man, fuck out of here.
Right. And he claims these are old songs?
Yeah, nah, these are 8-year-old. This was the album that was supposed to come out in 2012. This is the album that was supposed to come out in 2012.
So why didn't we get that album instead of getting basically the him and Hove album? Because that's basically what it was. It was basically a him and Jay-Z album.
From what he says, he didn't want it to come out. He did everything he could to not. Let me find the tweets. But he didn't
want which one out?
The Act 2, the one that just came out. He didn't want it out.
Okay.
The one that was supposed to be out fucking 12 years ago. Yeah, that other shit, I don't the Jay-Z album featuring him.
Right. Exactly.
That had to come out. I think that shit was that shit with Jay-Z was some return on my investment shit. Like, I gave you this bread.
Absolutely.
I put you in the spot, nigga. You gotta come up with something. If I gotta get on all the songs for you to have an album out, nigga. That's what I would do. That's what I think that was.
I still got enough heat on my back, you know what I'm saying? To try to make you hot again, because a lot of people ain't checking for you.
Right.
They've been waiting too long, you know what I'm saying? So now I gotta let you shine off of me.
Right. So, I mean, I listened to it. First I saw all the comments that Elliot Wilson was tweeting about how great the album is and how many people love it, and this is the best album of 2020, and I couldn't wait to get it. And man, look, check this out. It wasn't right on time for me. It's a decent joint. I'm probably not gonna constantly listen to it. You definitely got to sit down and really, really listen to it.
Yeah.
It's not to bump in the ride. It's not to have on when you got company over. That shit is definitely train ride headphone music that you got to zone out to. Like, you really got to have time to really get in there and decipher all the words. And like,
I ain't gonna lie, I started listening to it yesterday and I got caught up and I didn't get to finish it. I was just on the intro, you know what I'm saying? Or I guess the second song or whatever. But I was intrigued to see where the rest of it was gonna go. So I'm gonna try to finish that up today. You know what I'm saying? And I get back to people and let them know what I think about that.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't excited anymore. After we got the other joint, back, what was that, January, February, wherever? It was like, all right.
Yo, I think a lot of people felt that way, was very disappointed, and that had to be a Jay Electronica album that we've been waiting for. But I was still hyped off of hearing Hov's verses. You know what I'm saying? And Jay Lex, you know what I'm saying? But more so Hov bodied most of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Naturally, but I didn't want that. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you, but I didn't want
I was waiting. I was waiting for a real Jay Electronica album to come out. And I got a group album that I didn't even know was a group album. Like it was a weak surprise versus, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like surprise group album.
Right.
Like, nah, I thought we was just getting you. You was gonna have some dope records. Probably had your baby mama on the fucking records. Like,
right.
If I got let me tell you, if I got a baby by Erykah Badu, guess what? Bitch gonna be on my album. You gonna pay for some of this child support, motherfucker.
That's a major fact. It's a major fact.
And I mean,
we redoing everything.
I mean, bitch, in a good way, guys.
I
heard a lot of heat about my disclaimer and shit.
Yeah, man. Your disclaimer ain't really, land properly.
A lot of people was fucking with it, and then some people was like, yo, come on, man. But fuck that, yo. Like, I mean what I say. We ain't taking shit back. That's it.
Yeah.
What else? What else came out, yo?
Benny the Butcher dropped a single.
I just listened
with
to
Lil Wayne and Big Sean.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even remember Big Sean's verse.
You don't remember Big Sean's verse? That's crazy.
That fast. I don't think he fit on that song. I don't think he fit on that song. I definitely think, and I'm not taking nothing away from Sean. I just don't think that was the song he was supposed to be on.
Yeah, I mean, it was a Dope Boy song, basically.
It should have been
talking about money in the ceiling and drug dealing.
It should have been Cam or like Kiss or somebody on that joint.
Right, Kiss would have fit. You know what I'm saying? Definitely perfectly on that.
It's all right. First single. I wanna see where it fits on the album, because the whole album's gonna be produced by Hit Boy.
Yeah, Hit Boy's like the go-to guy right now.
Yeah,
he's the go-to guy.
So we're gonna see. Overall, Wayne's verse was Wayne.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like I think
there wasn't nothing too spectacular about it.
Yeah, it's just a dope record. It's probably it's an album cut that got leaked a little bit, and then that's about it. But it was alright. I mean, I'm probably gonna listen to it again. I know for sure I'm gonna listen to that again.
So you gotta when you go back, peep the little joints that Big Sean is dropping in here. Like, you know what I'm saying? In that verse, he said how he signed a slave deal. You know what I'm saying? And now he's trying to get his masters, or he's up on getting his masters. He also said, watch me turn, right after that, he said, now watch me turn good into great. You know what I'm saying? Which I think was a jab to good music. You know what I'm saying? His record label.
I don't think it might not have been a jab though.
I
don't think it was a jab, but it can't be a jab.
I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's not.
And let me tell you why. Because if it's a jab, you a suck ass nigga. Because when this man said, "Yo, I'm a whatever half of your masters I own, I'm gonna give it back to you," and you thanked him publicly, you tweeted out thank a big ass thank you to this man. So if you saying some slick shit after you thank the nigga, you a sucker.
Nah, but what if he did the song before the whole giving back the master shit?
Nah, I don't think that was before. Because I don't.
Yeah, because think about it. Look. If I know you seen where they said
because I watched the fucking clip come up.
Hold on. You know where they seen where they said Ye owe him $3 million, right?
Nah, I didn't see that.
Yeah. So as we said that Ye owe him $3 million or whatever. Now, if you owe a person $3 million, that shit ain't just happened in the last few months. This is over time. You know what I'm saying?
Of course.
So he been probably a little disgruntled with his situation. So he could have wrote this a minute ago.
That's all fine and dandy, but you work with Hit Boy on a regular basis, and you could have fixed that line. So, nigga, if you thank me today, if I say I'm gonna give you something and you thank me today, and you got a record about me and you let that shit come out, you a suck ass nigga, and I gotta see you. So I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck when it was recorded. It's still some sucker shit. If it's a jab, it's some sucker shit. And if it was recorded before all of that, and you let it come out,
scratch it.
and you ain't go change that line, you a sucker ass nigga.
You gotta scratch that shit.
And that's only if it's a jab. We don't know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know. You don't know. We could speculate. But
he could just be saying, turn good into great, as in, we're gonna make the situation better.
Right. Make the that's why I said better. It might not be a jab.
Might not be, but
if it is,
after you say, I'm in a slave deal, and then you know what I'm saying.
Well, he is in a slave deal due to the fucking Def Jam shit too.
And then he says, and then in the same verse, he says, swear there's labels that's up B's that owe me M's. To them, that's like G's. Niggas ain't G's. Greed is a disease.
Yeah. I agree with all of that shit. But if you diss me after thanking me, you a bitch ass nigga and I should punch you in your face.
I'm just saying, that's what lets me know like to turn good into the great is a little jab.
I'm giving the benefit of the doubt.
All right.
Benefit of the doubt. I'm gonna give you that. Cause I don't know I don't know him personally. I don't know his mind state. That's how rumors get started.
All right.
But I will say, there's some sucker shit that could be going on. That's all I'm saying.
Nah, that's fact.
And don't be a sucker, kids. Don't be a fucking sucker.
If he definitely dapped them up and thanked them and all that other shit, and he kept that one in the crate, it was like, ooh, wait till I drop this shit. He ain't even gonna see it coming.
Yeah. Hey, how many albums you owe, buddy? That shit could make a motherfucker be like, you know what? I ain't giving you shit. See me in the courtroom.
Yeah.
You want to be,
especially after you move like that.
You want to get petty. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't go fucking up your business being a little fucking smart ass, my nigga. You know what I mean? So
my nigga St. John. St. John got a new single out.
I did not hear the St. John single, so I don't have a logical analysis.
I feel you. It's called Gorgeous though. The song is fire. But what do you think about St. John though as an artist? Period though. Like you heard some of his. I heard
some. Yeah, I heard some of his other stuff. I heard some of his other stuff, but hold on. See. Okay, so I heard some of St. John. I'm gonna get to some in a second. I heard some of St. John's other stuff. I like it. I haven't like delved into the world of St. John though.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's so much music, it's hard to fucking keep up. Somebody in the Facebook comment said, why can't a brother feel the way that he wants to feel? In reference to what we was talking about with Big Sean. A nigga can say whatever the fuck they want to feel, dog. But if you and I come to some kind of agreement in some kind of peaceful way, or if it's a situation like this man said he owns your masters, he says he's gonna give it back to his artists, and you publicly thank a nigga with the praying hands, with the God bless you hands, to come back and say some other shit about a nigga or about the company or whatever, you're a sucker. Because instead of thanking, you should have been like, you goddamn right, you need to give me my shit back, my nigga. Am I wrong?
Nah, I don't think you're wrong.
Am I wrong? Am I wrong? Because that's like slapping me in the face.
Well, I just feel as though if I'm gonna thank you in public, if I'm gonna make it seem like, yo, my feelings is all good, we cool, you know what I'm saying? The situation is taken care of. For me to turn around and drop a song or a whole verse about you, it just takes away from all of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like if I still had a problem with you, I shouldn't have been making it look like it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what I'm saying. Don't make it look like it's good if it's bad. If it's bad, let it be bad.
Right.
Let it be bad and handle it that way. Handle it that way. Don't be a sucker. And anybody that disagree with me, I feel like you be on sucker shit too then. If you agree with sucker ways, you gotta be a sucker in real life sometimes then. But like bottom line to me. Because that's a business deal and it's a contract you signed. Whether you know what the fuck's going on in the contract or not, that's your problem. That's your problem. And everybody don't have the wherewithal or the know-how to fucking get through a contract. I know that shit. But at the end of the day, your contract's your responsibility.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your contract's your responsibility. It's some wild shit. Like, I'm not going smiling. That's like smiling in my face and saying, fuck you behind my back.
That's exactly what that is.
A nigga trying to make something right, let him make it right. But don't fuck it up. You could fuck that whole bag up. I don't think that's smart business. In the business sense, and in my world, it's some sucker shit too. It's whack.
Hey.
It's whack. All these motherfuckers, they say, yo, this dude shouldn't give this person this kind of contract. This person, so half these niggas don't even know. If I'm in a fucked up contract and I'm being told this is standard and I start a label, 9 times out of 10, if I think this is standard, guess what I'm giving the new artist? The standard contract.
The worst contract ever.
I'm going to give them the standard contract. This is what I got, so this is what I'm going to give you. And that's due to not knowing.
And standard contracts are the slave deals.
So who's to blame? Who's the fucking blame? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Now, you definitely have to know your business. I mean, we talk about that a lot. You know what I'm saying? We talk about that a lot. Knowing your business, not letting the fucking labels provide lawyers for you. Go get your own lawyers.
Right.
Even if they got to pay for it, you know what I'm saying? You go get your own lawyers. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
I don't feel like that was a good move if it was a jab. If it was a jab. And like I said, if it was recorded ahead of time, that shit should have been fucking edited out or changed up. Bottom line.
Yeah, I'm with you on that, bro.
Because now you look crazy. You look fucking crazy, my nigga. Like, I don't get. I don't know, man. I see shit way different than most people.
Yo,
I have an understanding of shit.
But in other music though, Dinner Party dropped the album.
That was dope. Who's that? That's Robert Glasper, Ninth Wonder, Terrace Martin. I can't remember who else. But I know Snoop is on there. Rhapsody, a couple other people.
Yeah, I had it. Corday is on there.
Yeah, I had it playing in the background. I was rearranging the studio and shit, moving shit around. So,
Bilal is on there.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, I gotta go.
Tank is on there also.
I gotta go back and listen to it again. Like, I had it in the background, so I only caught like the vibe of it and the feel. So the vibe of it, I definitely fucked with.
Oh, they got Herbie Hancock on there, bro.
Oh yeah, Herbie Hancock works with Terrace Martin a lot.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because they like Terrace Martin's actually like he's like a jazz musician.
All right. Yeah. So they got it's like that. It's a real good hip hop soul type of album.
I'm gonna check in. I'm gonna fuck with it. I'm gonna check back in because I had it playing, like I said, when I was moving shit around the studio and shit.
And not saying that there isn't a lot of hip hop soul music, but I haven't heard any in a while. You know what I'm saying? And to hear this album, it was real refreshing. I'm like, oh, you know what I'm saying? It was jazzy. You know what I'm saying? It was soulful. You know what I'm saying? And people were still spitting. You know what I mean? So it's definitely an album to check out. You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I'm gonna get back to it again. I'll probably rock it out today.
All right, cool.
That was dope. Cool. I listened to YG's joint. YG, I fuck
Mm.
with it. I fuck with it better than the last two. I didn't really like the last two albums because I kind of was like stuck on that first album. Like that first album is like a classic to me.
Okay.
In my opinion, it's definitely a classic hip hop album. It's a classic West Coast album, automatic. But I think it's definitely a classic like hip hop album. Very well put together, that first album.
Mm.
I didn't like the two. Was it like
And
two or three
Mustard
that
did
came
most
after
of the production on
the
that.
first one? Yeah.
Okay.
I didn't like the one, the two. I don't know if it's two or three, but those ones that came like right after, I didn't really fuck with them like that. This one I fuck with.
Okay.
This one I definitely fuck with. The record with
And
Tyga is dope.
with who?
With Tyga, I like YG and Tyga together, man.
Okay.
I think they fit real well together on record.
Who else he got on there?
Wayne is on there. Wayne is on there.
Wayne still be hitting us with the features all day. He don't stop, son.
Yeah, definitely. I think the nigga just love to rap.
That's a fact. You can tell.
He's at that space where nothing else matters, and he like M. Kind of in the same realm as M. Like M just loves to fucking rap. Like as long as I'm rapping with somebody dope or that I respect, like I just want to rap. So I fuck with that shit. I fuck with it. I think that was it. Reason put an album out. Reason signed a TDE. I don't know if you ever heard of Reason or if you fuck.
Nah, I didn't until lately. Until I seen he created some type of controversy, right?
Nah, they was trying to put him in the middle of like some kind of controversy with the whole Kendrick leaving TDE thing that somebody tried to put out there, and it wasn't true.
Okay.
Yeah, niggas starting rumors and shit and saying Kendrick is the reason that albums is being pushed back and all of this other shit. So, nah, Reason's album is like it sounds like a TDE album. Like it fits what their mold is. You know what I'm saying? I had that shit playing on in the background too. I had that playing on in the background. So some shit I catch. It's hard, it's hard to fucking keep up. That's something I wanted to talk about too. Like, do you have a difficulty keeping up with the constant amounts of music that come out?
Hell yeah. Because for one, you gotta remember, like at the end of the day, we're artists ourselves. So,
right.
A lot of times I try not to listen to too much, other people's music at a certain time, especially if I'm in creative mode. I don't want to indulge into hearing a bunch of other shit. I won't listen to the radio or none of that other shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, I'm behind. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely have a hard time with keeping up with shit because a lot of times I'm not in that mode to listen to other people.
Yeah.
So when I get to it, I'm already behind with her.
Yeah, it's hard for me to keep up too, especially because I'm an album person. I'm not too heavy on like niggas singles like that. So I like to hear full bodies of work. I like to hear how they're all put together. And I don't have enough fucking time to go through 5 albums on a Friday. You know what I'm saying? It makes it hard to become like a supporter of a person too.
Yeah, I mean, and part of that to me, I ain't gonna lie, I think I'm conditioned in the way now with the whole internet. The way it's hard for me to sit down and listen to a whole album right now. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather I want to hear some singles from you. You know what I'm saying? 1 or 2, whatever. Yeah. But I don't want to sit and listen to a whole album. You know what I'm saying? Right now, I don't have the time. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the patience for that shit. And I think we've been conditioned. You know what I'm saying? For all this little quick shit. You know what I'm saying? Quick videos and everything. The internet has kind of conditioned us in a way.
Yeah, I it's stressful.
Yeah,
it's stressful. That's crazy, right? It's stressful to like music or to listen to music, find music to listen to. It is always new music out. Like
it's a lot. It's sort of like going through Netflix too. Like going through Netflix, like it's so much. It's an abundance of shit. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much. It's like, yo, get me out of here.
It becomes very overwhelming. Very, very, very overwhelming to even like you can't even. It's hard to become a fan and shit. Like is like I want to listen to niggas' whole albums and be into it and feel like I could listen to it 10 years from now. And that's where like, and then they try to put the instant classic. Yo, these niggas will hear an album today and be like, it's a classic. Nah, you gotta hear it like over time.
And plus, we come from the era where we didn't have artists dropping a song a week. Where we got a song a week from Nas, a song a week from Hov, you know what I'm saying, putting it up on SoundCloud or whatever. So when we got the album, we cherished it a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? We cherished the artwork, you know what I'm saying? I used to read the back of the artwork, the booklets and all of that stuff, you know what I'm saying? I wanted to know who was a part of the music, all that, who was the producers, who was the writers.
Right.
People don't get that now. They don't have that tangible experience with the music the way we had. You know what I'm saying?
Not necessarily on paper, but if you have certain streaming services, those credits are there and you can go read them.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. It's a different feel.
I know it's a different feel from what we come from. It's a different world where you come from. It's a different feel, but it's there. It's there. So not checking that shit out is just pure laziness on your own behalf.
That's correct.
A lot of shit when it comes to having these phones in our hands is just pure laziness on our own behalf. So that shit is a choice. Reading album credits is a choice.
Stupid, son. Your Trey Songz caught the COVID last week or this week, and still dropped the album on us.
Yeah.
What happened? What?
Yo, that album did come right with a COVID announcement. Yeah. Rollout. I hope that's not I hope that's not going to be a thing, dog.
Yo, if the president could do it,
I hope that's not a rollout thing.
If the president could do it, why can't Trey Songz do it?
Yo, nobody should do it. This shit is serious, my nigga.
Yeah, I feel you, but I'm just saying. Niggas the marketing,
dying.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know, but niggas is dying, fam. Let's not make COVID a marketing strategy, my
Yo,
nigga.
You're talking about these marketing agencies, they don't give a fuck. Nah, these are devils, man.
I know this. But that's, as a person, you gotta be like, nah, I probably shouldn't do that. If you're not human enough to be like, nah, I shouldn't do that, you're a fucked up individual.
What if they didn't even ask his permission? What if they just put that out there?
Dog.
Tell that nigga go sit in the box real quick.
Yo, go quarantine yourself. We got this.
Yeah, we got this. We got this, B.
Yo, you know that
500,000 the first week, son. We got this.
You know that album you was putting out in November? Psst. We gonna use your COVID situation and we gonna throw that shit out next week, my niggas. Deal with it.
Facts.
Yo, that's fucked up.
Yo, you lucky we ain't giving you the Jussie Smollett.
Juicy Smollett. Nigga.
This is MAGA. Nah, but the Trey Songz joint is fire though. He got some joints on there.
All right, I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, he definitely got some joints on there. He got this one joint with Ty Dolla $ign that I really like too. It's dope. Check that out.
Yo, I saw
it's called
meme.
On Call.
I gotta check that shit out. I saw a meme, and it was like Ty Dolla $ign by himself. They was like, and they was like featuring Ty Dolla $ign. Like yo, like Ty, they're like they don't fuck with Ty Dolla $ign by himself, but they fuck with the records he features on. That's fucking crazy.
That's like yo. There's a lot of artists like that. Hold on, who can I think of right now?
I fuck with Ty Dolla $ign records. Like, nah, yo, Horses in the Stable and Stealing.
I don't remember none of those.
Nah, yeah, you gotta go and check these niggas shit out. Son.
Well, who else is like that? Who's another artist who you like, by themselves?
Fuck with their features, but you don't fuck with them by themselves?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I gotta think of that. But there's definitely a lot of artists like that. Or
off top of my head, I can't think of nobody. I only said that because of the meme. Only because of the memes and shit. But yeah, I'm gonna check out Trey Songz album, man.
Yeah, he got a joint with Summer Walker on there. That's fire too.
Yo, her music is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Her music is definitely dope. I'm hoping the second album is as good as the last one.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm looking forward to her. Bryson Tiller's album came out.
Yeah, I ain't get to check that yet. What you thought about it?
I slightly heard it. Like,
you wasn't interested?
I was doing shit, bro.
No.
Yeah, I was trying to figure out the technicalities on this fucking podcast.
I was working.
Word. I was at my real job, my day job, which is a night job, right? And then I'm fucking looking this shit up. You know what I'm saying? Trying to make sure our sound is right because our sound was a little off third episode.
Mm-hmm. Third episode.
Know what I mean? So I was just trying to figure out the technical shit and get us right how we got to get right. Know what I mean? So I had it playing in the background like everything else. And,
okay.
It sounds Bryson Tillerish.
Mm.
I'm not the biggest Bryson Tiller fan, so.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with his music. I'm not even gonna hold you.
One of my
daughters
loves music. I like Black more than I like Bryson Tiller. Know what I'm saying?
Like who?
Black.
Who's that?
He spells black with a 6.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I've seen that.
It's not 6 lack, it's black.
Oh, it's not 6 lack.
It's not 6 lack.
Okay. All right. It's black.
But yeah,
I would never known.
But yeah, it sounded like Bryson Tiller records. You know what I'm saying? Because it's playing in the background, so nothing stopped me in my tracks. But I was like, oh.
Does it sound like the Drake album?
Nah. That sound like no Drake album.
Okay.
But yeah.
Also, your boy Tory Lanes was charged with
Before we get to that, you had put me on to the Big Boy single.
Oh, the Big Boy single. Ooh.
Yeah.
What you thought about it?
Before we get off the new music shit, I liked it. What is it? It's Big Boy, Sleepy Brown, Killer Mike, and yeah, that shit was dope. Cause I don't really like the positive songs and shit. Like, I tell you
it's
that
crazy because I know that about you, and I was wondering if you was gonna like it because it's a little bit on the verge of that.
Yeah, cause they all be sounding the same shit. It's like the same piano.
Right.
The same nigga like doing like it's either John Legend or what's the other guy? It's like John Legend or Aloe Black singing the hook and shit. Right. Like, so I don't spare me the shit. Like, all right, I get it. We gotta make change. Like,
yeah.
But this record is fucking dope.
It is. And Killer Mike, he killed it.
Yeah, it's called.
His verse was definitely dope on there.
It's called We the Ones. We the Ones. So if you want to get into your positive vibes bag, if you want to get in your Black Lives Matter positive vibes bag, We the Ones by Big Boy featuring Sleepy Brown, Killer Mike, and Big Rube. Shout out to Big Rube. Check it out. Big Rube actually wrote the script for that Morgan Freeman used to narrate the 21 Savage album.
Yeah, man. First of all, that album is fire.
Let's talk.
That album is fire. I listened to the whole album.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie. This was my first time listening to a 21 Savage album. Like, I'm listening to the whole album.
First time listener, huh?
First time listener.
First time listener. All right. Yeah, right.
Nah,
how'd you like it?
It was definitely dope.
Did you enjoy it? Was it enjoyable?
Huh?
Was it enjoyable? Was the savageness of 21 enjoyable for you?
It was. I'm not gonna lie. The production was dope on there.
Yeah.
He had different content. You know what I mean? And he was spitting.
Yeah,
he was spitting on there. He was walking on them beats.
His last album too. His last album definitely was like that too. I love him and Metro together. Together, and I love Metro's ear for samples as well, and how he uses them. Because he takes samples that maybe an Alchemist or a Primo might take, and makes it some trap shit.
So 21 did other projects without Metro?
Yeah, I mean, he has other projects that's not completely done by Metro.
Okay.
But whenever they get together, I fuck with it.
Nah, the project is definitely dope.
And Morgan Freeman.
And what you feel about Morgan Freeman on it?
Morgan Freeman narrate. That's a flex, my nigga.
That's a crazy flex.
That's a flex. And he sounds amazing on it. And it I wasn't expecting it.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't highly advertised. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like 21 Savage album coming soon, narrated by Morgan Freeman. Because you know some motherfuckers is going to go hard with the throwing that name out there. Like you could really, you could really
soak it up. Soak it up for everything it's worth.
You could milk that shit. I'm telling you.
Return on that investment.
Let me tell you, I would have milked the fuck. What? You would have got 2 months of promo.
Facts. I would have been popping up at your local bakery, nigga.
Word,
just taking a little Instagram. Yo, Morgan.
Yo, you would have got two months of promo, a mini movie, and all that shit out of me.
Facts.
Morgan Freeman, nigga. Joe Clark.
A billboard, nigga.
With his face on it. I wouldn't even put my face on the album.
Facts. It'd be straight Morgan.
Straight up Morgan Freeman. But yo, I loved it. The Snitches and Rats. The Snitches and Rats interlude is what everybody's talking about. Just hearing Morgan Freeman talk about snitches and rats,
right?
Because we don't hear him in that vein. So you know what I'm saying?
I mean, he played God.
Yeah,
that's Black God right there. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know who's really the voice of God, him or Parks from the Joe Budden podcast. I don't.
Nah, it's definitely Morgan. It's definitely the black man.
Yo,
let's keep it pro black.
Nah, but you know what I mean. I always joke about that. Like we'll leave that alone. But yeah, the shit is definitely dope to have Morgan Freeman on there. He said like he read the script and he felt like, yo, some of this shit sounds like my own thoughts.
Mm-hmm. So which is very surprising. That's
very telling as well, yeah.
So you think Morgan Freeman sits around and thinks about snitches and rats?
He probably does. Somebody probably snitched on him before.
Yo, could you imagine? Could you imagine Morgan Freeman in his head thinking about snitches and rats? I'm gonna kill him.
The fact that a snitch can even bring himself to tell on me.
You smoke crack, don't you? Nigga just turned into Joe Clark out of nowhere.
Yo.
Nah, that's my dude, Morgan. Nah, but the album is dope. So how would you rate it though? You always do 1 through 5, right?
I gave last week I told you it's like a 3.5, but I listened to it like 2 more times and I'm gonna give it a full 4.
A full 4?
I'm gonna give it a full 4.
All right.
Definitely a 4.
I'm not gonna lie, 4 sounds about right.
And a regional 5.
Oh, region, yeah, that makes sense.
I'm gonna get.
Out there in Atlanta,
I'm gonna give it a global 4 and a regional 5.
I could agree with you on that one. Yeah.
Speaking of,
you still didn't get any clarity on what he meant about that Jeezy line, did you?
Nah, I didn't go looking.
And yeah, we gotta find that out. We gotta find out what's going on with that.
I mean, I might not want to. It's some shit you might not want to dig into and know the particulars, my nigga.
Nah, I need to know about that. I definitely need to know about that. That's crazy. The young boy coming at the OG like that. I mean, I want to know what that's about.
Definitely a dope album, though.
Mm-hmm. That's a major fact. Check that out. So you want to jump into Tory Lanes?
Oh, Daystar.
Yo. Gotta be done. So, he was officially charged with a felony count of assault with a semi-automatic firearm and one count of carrying a loaded, unregistered firearm in a vehicle.
Yeah. I thought he was already charged with the gun. I could have sworn he was already charged on a gun. That's why he was out on.
I heard something like that too.
Yeah,
But
so-
he didn't catch the assault charge to after
Yeah.
Meghan said that he did it.
Yeah, they took a while investigating that. It's been like 2 months.
Yeah, I guess they were probably trying to lean on her to see if they could get her to cooperate in some type of way.
Yeah,
She's the one who got shot. She know who did it.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but so he's going on the defense.
Leave it
You
to
know what I'm
him.
saying?
Yeah, leave it to him. He says, "How you know I shot you when you had your back turned?"
Yo, shit.
That's what he said in one of the songs off that album. Yo,
You lying?
Nah, he said it.
He said what?
How do you know I shot you and you had your back turned?
How you know I shot you when you had your back turned when I shot you?
Yo, he didn't. Yo, I mean, let me.
How you know I shot you when you had your back turned when I was shooting you?
Hey, for the record, I don't support shooting shooting anybody in the back is kind of trash.
Facts.
Shooting a black woman that's walking away from you is some sucker shit. Whoever did it. I probably would have said the same shit though if I was in the car. I'm not gonna hold you. Cause it's 3 other motherfuckers in this vehicle. How do you know it was me?
Oh shit. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up, man. It's a fucked up situation because these are
it is. It is.
these
Yo,
are
I'm just saying
people.
that shit just sounds crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
How you know
It's
I
crazy
shot
to say.
you?
It's crazy to say, and I'm mad he fell into the trap of saying anything. I wouldn't say
especially, he shouldn't have did an album about it. That's one.
Definitely.
That's just tacky. That's just poor, tasteless. That's just no respect, no regards.
I understand it. I understand it. I don't agree with it. I don't.
It's a money move.
Yeah, I don't agree with it, but I understand it because, hey, y'all wanted to hear my side of the story so fucking bad, and you're gonna pay for it. I'm gonna make some money. You want to hear my side so bad? I'm gonna make some money off it. Was it a good idea? No,
Not at all.
It's tacky as fuck. But since y'all been pressing me for weeks, here's how you gonna get it. Don't get mad at how I give it to you. You wanted this. You wanted me to speak my fucking piece. You wanted me to speak my piece, and now you're gonna tell me how I should and shouldn't speak my piece? Was I supposed to sit next to Oprah and cry and tell her my story? I did it the best way I know how. So like I said, I don't agree with that shit. I would have never did that. I would have shut the fuck up and used my right to remain fucking silent. You know what I'm saying? But I understand.
Do you think that he lost a lot of his own core fans by doing that?
I don't think core fans. I think people that were just like regular listeners, like casual listeners, whoever was a casual listener or got into him through listening to other people, he lost those fans.
Well, this is his lowest debut in his career. He debuted at number 10 with 36,000 album equivalent units on Billboard 200.
Okay.
I mean,
hey man,
isn't he used to doing like 200,000?
Probably a little bit less than that. I mean, he's used to doing certain numbers, yeah, but in the wake of some shit like this, you gonna take a hit.
Yeah, I mean that's a huge percentage of his core fan.
If he was gonna put an album out, he should have put out Chocolate Factory.
Get people dancing and shit.
Let me tell you, Chocolate Factory made us
Stepping in the name of love.
Chocolate Factory made us forget everything, nigga. And don't act like you did.
Yo, that shit was amazing. Cause I used to sit back and I'm like, yo, y'all don't see what he's doing to y'all?
Yo.
He get y'all step, side to side. And y'all just forget everything.
And we was at every barbecue. Let me see you do the love slide.
Facts. Facts.
The
Everybody, all the ladies, all the aunties and the mamas who was talking mad shit.
So,
Yo, soon as that song comes on in the barbecue, they forget everything that they said about this man.
Tory Lanes was supposed to drop Heaven, I Need a Hug. That's how he got us. He dropped Heaven, I Need a Hug. And then he dropped Chocolate Factory, fam. And we was all over that shit. What case?
Yeah, what case?
What P? What girl?
What P on what minor?
Yeah. Don't and anybody,
what are you talking about?
Hey, any of you fucking sneaky fucks that try to act like y'all didn't fucking forget and y'all wasn't stepping in the name of love, you're fucking lying, okay?
Nah, I ain't lie. I wasn't. I never forgot. I used to sit back and I used to look at. I'm like, yo,
dog.
He really got the spell on y'all. Like,
I don't believe
he make y'all step in the name of love and y'all forgot. He do a video on a boat ride all white and y'all forgot.
Yo, let me tell you, I don't believe you.
With that hat, with the white hat and the white suit,
with those,
and y'all forgot.
With those sunglasses,
and and y'all forgot.
Yo. And he went and look, then he went back and doubled down. Foul. He didn't even change.
Yeah.
He didn't even change, son. But yeah, Tory was supposed to come with Heaven, I Need a Hug, and then come with Chocolate Factory and make everybody forget. And he fucked it up. He fucked it up. He came out. He listened to y'all. Where he fucked up is he was listening to the people.
Uh-huh.
Don't listen to the people. The people gonna have you fucked up.
Like R. Kelly didn't come out trying to defend himself.
Hell no.
Imagine if he did music trying to defend himself.
Yo, he never said shit. You see what happened when he tried to defend himself, right? Exactly. With Gayle King, right?
Gayle King got him crying and shit.
Look what they doing to me.
This is my life. yeah, that shit was hilarious. That shit was hilarious, bro. This is my life.
Boy. Yeah. Wait till Tory's.
Oh, man.
Wait till Tory's interview.
That shit was hilarious.
Hey, man. I hope. You can't even hope for it. There is no best in that situation. All you can hope is that whatever the truth is, the truth comes out. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I mean, he can face up to the maximum.
Do we roll? Okay, do we roll with what is said? Right? Do we roll with the fact that she says Tory Lanez shot her? Right? Or do we roll with innocent till proven guilty?
Yo, you know what?
That's a talk, right? Because we and it's because I believe in protect Black women.
Facts.
I believe in it.
Mm-hmm. Is there a butt? Come on, you about to say butt?
I want to say but I don't want to say but. Right? I like to choose my words wisely. So I like to choose my words wisely. I believe in all of that. We need to let the authorities do their fucking job. Whatever that might be. I believe it. I don't think she just get. That's a big. He did it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
For her to be. You mean like for her to be making the shit up? Like
for her to make it up. I don't think she would. I don't think anybody would. I don't think she being the person that she is.
Hold on. For her to do a Juicy Smollett on him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, in a shooting.
That's big because he's a Black man with a gun. You know what I'm saying? For her to stage all of that and be like, yo, he shot me. And being that he's from Canada, not from here too, like, that's at a crazy level. That's deep.
Yeah, but in thinking about that shit though, that question came to my mind. Like, do we just believe what it said, or do we believe it innocent till proven guilty? Because when we see other things, right? We want to say this person is innocent until proven guilty.
Mm-hmm.
So are we selective in that with who says what?
Yeah, I think we are. I mean, we're humans, period. We're definitely, selective when it comes to certain things. I mean, and I guess a lot of people want to just be able to believe the woman. You know what I'm saying?
I want to believe her. I believe her. I don't know lie. I believe her because I don't think that's something that she would flat out just be like, he shot me,
Right.
and he didn't do it. Because if he didn't do it, oh my God,
It could backfire like crazy on her.
That would be nuts.
Mm-hmm.
That would be fucking nuts. But
you know what? I guess from the song that he put out, he's saying that her team was amping her up to kind of do this.
And she says his team is amping shit. So everybody's saying their teams. Then you two motherfuckers need to get in a room and hash this shit out on your own. If you got people speaking for you and y'all are blaming other people back and forth, not necessarily blaming each other, you two motherfuckers need to get in the room.
Do you think that
just throw the boxing gloves on and he just need to let her beat him up?
Do you think that hip hop and music has got to a point where some of these antics overall can just be a publicity stunt, like the whole thing? You know what I'm saying? And maybe not even to the point where the plan was to actually for her to get shot, but you know what I'm saying? Do you think that hip hop came to a point where we have to look at this whole thing and be like, yo, this whole shit could be a publicity stunt? You know what I'm saying? Like the whole thing. With Kylie, you know what I'm saying? Maybe he ain't mean to shoot it. The plan was to shoot next to her or some shit and shit ricochet, boom, boom. Now she's limping or whatever.
Maybe, yeah,
you know what I
mean? It could have possibly been a scare shot.
You feel me?
Oh, like, fuck you, bitch. Bow. Oh shit. I didn't mean that. I mean, anything's fucking possible, right? Point is, it happened. It definitely happened. I don't think this is a publicity stunt. I don't think this is a fucking game. This ain't no game, my nigga.
But do you think hip hop does pull publicity stunts?
Yeah, of course.
At this type of level, though.
Not this level, nah. This level's too serious.
What have you seen in hip hop that was a publicity stunt? To like the most extreme that you've seen? Do you recall?
Can't recall. Nothing. I don't think anything.
Nothing
I don't
this
think
major
anything
at all.
this extreme. I don't think anything this extreme was. Nah.
Okay. So would you a lot of people say that
publicity stunts definitely go down.
There's no such thing as bad publicity. Do you think that's the same case with Tory Lanes right now?
Yeah. This shit is all bad, nigga.
All bad. So anybody who said there's no such thing as bad publicity, ask Tory Lanes.
And that's why he needs to shut the fuck up. All these niggas telling you to come out and say something, they wouldn't say nothing they got themselves. I wouldn't say shit.
Mm-hmm. He should have just dropped Chocolate Factory.
Exactly. Nah, listen, you better make me dance and forget, motherfucker. Make me dance and forget.
Make me dance and forget.
I need you to dance on a Sunday. Yeah, give me all that. Give me all that. I don't want to hear you dissing Cuban doll and Asian doll and Kaylani and shit. No, let that shit go. Let that shit roll off your back, buddy.
Just making it worse.
Them 10 party songs in your fucking hard drive, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Throw them joints out.
Would you say that he has a horrible management team? Oh yeah. Because a lot of people say that he definitely should have said something.
Anybody around him that let him say all of that shit and let him put those records out is an idiot. Bro, I would never, if you was in a situation and you putting an album together and you like, Cap, I want to put this out. And 4 weeks fucking prior, you just shot fucking Saweetie in the ankles. Let me tell you. Hey, sit the fuck down and shut the fuck up. You better give me 10 partying bullshits, nigga, because
Word.
it's no way in the world I, as a friend, fuck music, fuck business, as a fucking friend, I'm not gonna let you do that to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
T.I. talk about he talked to him on the phone telling him he need to say something and he gotta speak. No the fuck he don't. This man I got a case against me. Talk? Did you talk when you had them fucking machine guns at the BET Awards, nigga? No. You shut the fuck up. So he shouldn't have said shit. I would,
Yeah,
man. I'm not saying nothing.
His best bet would have been to just put out good music.
Y'all ain't tricking me, fam. Y'all not tricking me. In conclusion.
Yeah. Yo, something else that I wanted to mention before, Rock Nation, they curated an album called Reprise.
Didn't listen.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a Black Lives Matter soulful album. You know what I mean? And like what I was telling you off air earlier, if you like the Dinner Party album, you would definitely like the Reprise album because it has that like soulful hip hop, but you know what I'm saying, it's much more edgier. You know what I'm saying? Because it's Rock Nation, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, they got a lot of different artists on there and it's fire. Check it out. Check it out.
I'm gonna see if I have the time or the energy, or even if I want to check it out. But you guys, you guys out there should go and check it out because hey, good music is good music, and you never know what you're gonna like.
That's a fact.
Trump said, "Fuck y'all niggas."
What happened?
Trump said, "Fuck all y'all niggas." Till I get y'all votes. Y'all ain't getting 1,200 till I get them votes.
Oh yeah. He hijacking the stimulus, right?
Yeah.
This dude is crazy, son.
He's a foul nigga, son.
This dude is crazy, son. Yo, let me tell you, from the moment, not in the moment he got in office, way before that, he been moving with straight mafia tactics, bro.
Yeah.
Straight mafia tactics, my G. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you just gonna hijack the stimulus and say, nah, y'all ain't gonna get this until after y'all put me back in office.
Yo,
other than that, y'all ain't getting shit.
Son, it's because he knew, like, he knows something. He knows he's not doing well, man. When you move like that, that means you're losing confidence.
After that debacle, that first debate.
Look, you said you had COVID, right? Look at how it goes. The debate happens, niggas kind of looking at you, kind of. You know what I'm saying? You got support. You losing supporters because you was looking a little washed on the debate. You know what I'm saying? Do you agree with that? Like he kind of took a slap.
Yeah. I mean, because you just look like you're the president. You know what I'm saying? So we expect you to have knowledge on policies, law, you know what I'm saying, the economy, you know what I'm saying, relations with other nations and all that other stuff. But he came across as a person who did not have any of that information.
You're supposed to be,
you know what I'm saying? It wasn't presidential. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally, it felt like a little kid, like you seen bullies, you know what I'm saying, on the playground. You know what I mean? Oh, yeah, and I'm going to talk over you because I really have nothing to say. And anything that you have to say, I don't want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely feel as though he didn't come out in any type of good light. You know what I'm saying? Not at all. But when has he really, period?
So look at it, right? He doesn't do good there. He looks bad there. Then the next step is like, all right, I look bad there. Tell him I got COVID.
Facts. And you know what? You got the COVID.
Look, you
got the COVID. And you got the COVID.
You tell him you got COVID, right? And then everybody's like, I don't know if I believe this.
Yeah. That's a fact.
I don't know if I believe this. Oh, shit. They're not believing me.
Yo, but what type of world?
Take the fucking stimulus away. Fuck them. Fuck them all. They want $1,200. They're not getting shit from me. I'm not signing a motherfucking thing till everybody votes for me and believes I got COVID. That's how it looks. Like a fucking baby throwing a tantrum. And this is not a political podcast, by the way. So don't try to hit us with all your super political views and shit.
That's a fact.
We just find it funny that this nigga said, fuck y'all 1,200.
fuck your 1,200 until I'm back in office.
Yo,
and then I give it to you when I
nothing.
want.
Yo, he took the 1,200 like Cam took the fucking Chinese food away.
Yes. Facts.
No egg roll,
Facts.
no lo mein, no nothing.
No nothing. No nothing. No nothing, B.
Yo, till I get mine.
Yo,
Till
that's
I
hilarious,
get mine.
B.
Yo, it's crazy. Yo, this shit is crazy, man. But hey, man, if y'all looking for the 12, good luck. I mean, you got this far without it. You know what I'm saying? We got this far without the extra 12. So, hey, man.
Yo, what's going on with Scarface?
So he has, I believe, it's kidney issues. Remember, he caught COVID, but he also had some kidney failure when he had COVID. So he was fighting those both at the same time. So now he needs he's definitely needing a kidney and everything.
Yeah, I came across something where it was like hip hop is trying to come to the rescue for him or whatever.
Yeah, and hey man, I believe in what Nori says. We need a union or something, man.
Yeah, man. Nori. When Nori came up with that idea, man, I thought that was brilliant.
I thought
that was brilliant because right now that's a fact. Like you know, if you need a kidney, you gotta wait for the donors list and all that other stuff. So there's nothing about money. Well, let me not say that money can get you anything in this world.
Anything.
You know, but we definitely need something where we can have like the health insurance to help with the paying for these type of bills that artists may accrue, you know, as they get older and shit.
Yeah, man.
You need that.
Prayers out to Scarface, man.
Facts.
Prayers out to Scarface. Also, a member of Van Halen passed away. Rock group Van Halen. He I'm trying to remember which one. So I only know Eddie. Yeah. Yeah, it was Eddie Van Halen. Eddie Van Halen died.
Somebody in our comment section, Kev said T.I. is giving bread for anyone who donates their kidney.
Hey man, that's commendable as fuck, man.
That's dope, man.
I like to see that. Yeah, I was about to say I
like to see hip hop pull together like that, man. That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? Like hip hop, man. We done lost Biggie and Pac over some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So it was good to see where as a community we come together.
Yeah.
And help out, man.
Yeah, man.
And I hope one day we could really, some way, we really get a union. I mean, actors have unions. You know what I'm saying? Why don't we have a hip hop union?
You know why. You know what I'm saying?
We need to fight to put that together, man.
Yeah, we do. But it's gonna take the big wigs, man. It's gonna take the big wigs.
Yeah, and it's gonna take more people like Steve Rifkin changing and disrupting the
I agree.
The status quo. You know what I'm saying? On a regular mode.
I totally fucking agree. Yeah, prayers out to Scarface. Prayers out to Eddie Van Halen's family, and we also lost Thomas Jefferson Byrd, actor Thomas Jefferson Byrd. He was gunned down out here in Atlanta.
Which was crazy. Did they say anything about that or like what that was about? Because I was looking for it and I didn't see anything of like why it happened.
I haven't seen anything. I haven't seen anything that pertained to why it happened. I just know it was multiple gunshot wounds. I think to the back.
To his back, yeah.
So he probably was trying to flee. Anybody that doesn't know who Thomas Jefferson Byrd is, he was in a lot of Spike Lee movies. He was in Clockers. He was in Bamboozled. Just a lot, just damn near all of them.
I think Clockers is probably one of his most memorable roles.
He was in He Got Game. So yeah, he's definitely in a lot of Spike Lee movies. So rest in peace to Thomas Jefferson Byrd, man. Prayers to the family and all of that.
Facts.
On a let's get off this somber note. Have you heard about the Glizzy Gripper?
No, Doug. I definitely have
my
not.
God. The Glizzy Gripper.
I
my
have
nigga.
not.
So
What the fuck is that?
it's a regular Monday afternoon before I go to work. I'm just scrolling through the mean streets of Instagram, seeing what's going on, whose ass is shaking, who got beat up, and all of those things. Going on crime faces so the nigga go, what hood is this?
Sick stupid.
And I come across this device.
You just happen to come across this device.
I come across this post
Okay.
of this device, the Glizzy Gripper. So for those of you that don't know, hot dogs, frankfurters, whatever you would like to call them, are known as glizzies in the streets. Now, where this term came from, I don't know. And apparently, men should not eat glizzies anymore.
Glizzies.
So someone came up with a device that you can sit your hot dog in comfortably, that hides your hot dog in wherever your mouth is, and you can eat your glizzy in peace. And it is called
I'm looking
the
at this
Glizzy
shit
Gripper.
now, son, on Google. This is the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life.
Yo, the Glizzy Gripper, my nigga. For all the glizzy gladiators out there,
Yeah.
you can own a Glizzy Gripper.
Yeah, Doug. This is the dumbest shit I ever seen in my life.
What
It's basically
a barbecue.
It's a small little tray.
It's a small tray
that holds the glizzy.
Yeah.
And then there's like a plaque or whatever, a blocker. So you hide it and it's blocking you.
And it says Glizzy Gripper on the. So are you really hiding?
Yo, you're not, because the shit still look. Hey, yo, the shit still look paused. Like, what are you hiding behind it now? Like, before we knew it was something edible. Now it's like, what are you hiding now?
And so what happened? Like,
this is weird.
When did a barbecue staple become unedible?
Yo, son, I don't know who did this.
Yo, who started this? Like, who said men can't eat hot dogs or frankfurters anymore?
Son, I don't know who.
So
did
now
this,
you can't eat sausages. You can't eat
nothing.
You can't eat anything that resembles a penis, basically.
Yo, we had this conversation in the hood. So they said you can't even do corn on the cob.
Corn on the cob.
He said you can't do a long corn on the cob.
Fam. And mind you, by the way, a lot of these people are grown ass fucking people, though. Like,
facts.
What kind of who are you? Who are you? The Glizzy Gripper, dog. So if you guys would like to indulge in your hot dogs, sausages, frankfurters, the Glizzy Gripper is out there for you. So yeah, shout outs to everybody that enjoys their glizzies, I guess. If you're not following us online, please follow us at Slang Editorial Show on Instagram and Slang Editorial Show on Facebook. Sumz camera just dipped on us real quick. So it's just me here, guys. Oh, he's on his way back. Look at that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I was just telling everybody to follow us.
Follow
us on everything. Doughboy Sumz has 3 dope singles out.
Facts.
All My Hustle, Nike Box, and For the Flex.
Produced by you.
Produced
Nike
by
Box.
Nike Box and For the Flex, produced by me on Doe Jones Entertainment, Capuland Records. You can find those on all of your DSPs.
Mm-hmm.
So go
that's
get those.
Digital streaming platforms, if you didn't know. See,
my album Life in Capuland is out there, a bunch of singles. We got new music coming very, very soon, so be on the lookout for that, man.
And where can they get the Capuland merch?
You can go to www.capulandrecords.com and you can get all of your Capuland Records merch.
That's a big fact. And you can get the Doe Jones clothing from dojonesclothing.ecwid.com, and that Ecwid is ECWID. That's dojonesclothing.ecwid.com. You get this dope ass hat, and you get this dope ass bag.
Samson Simpson.
Samson Simpson. Jamaican. You can tell I'm Jamaican. Why? Because I got this hat.
Yeah, man.
I want to talk to Samson. It's a fucking classic.
I love that movie.
Fucking classic. Yo, the guy. You seen who killed Killer B? Hilarious, dude.
The guy, though.
Yeah. And then seeing that nigga as Huck later on in fucking
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You went from that to Huck. That shit is hilarious.
Yeah, quick fast.
Yo, Busta Rhymes, I didn't get to hear it. Busta Rhymes previewed a track that he got with ODB.
Yeah, I heard it. It sounded like it's ODB talking. He didn't release it. It's gonna be on his album. His album comes out, I believe, at the end of the month. So be on the lookout for Extinction Level Event 2.
Are you ready for a Busta Rhymes album?
I'm definitely ready. I was ready when I heard he played this clip where it was him and Murder Mook in the studio. He played the shit like a story about him going in a house or some shit. That shit was super fucking dope. So I'm hoping that song is on the album.
Do you remember when Extinction Level Event 1 came out?
Yeah.
It was phenomenal. I remember being young and hearing the beats on there. I'm like, yo, the beats that he's rhyming over and the way he's flowing on these shits is retarded. It was like some shit that you never heard before. Like, but that album was a fucking great album, son.
Yeah, and we got the Janet record. He had the Ozzy Osbourne record. Like he went there with that. So I'm hoping, I'm hoping, and I've seen a lot of people say that this new album is like fucking crazy. Like damn near everybody in hip hop has been like, yo, the Busta album, I don't know what's taking so long, but this shit is fucking nuts. And they've been saying that for like 2 years.
Right.
So I've been waiting for this and Muddy Waters too for dumb long.
But you know what? If it's anybody who can take like such a hiatus that Busta took and it could come back and really have such an impact still, I think it's Busta, because he's such a different type of artist. You know what I'm saying? You could never put Busta in a type of box.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
He can navigate anywhere.
Right.
He can navigate it. There's very few people that could do that.
I think him and Fat Joe is one of the best at that.
Yeah.
I think Fat Joe is the king at that.
And Drake.
To be honest with you.
And Drake.
And Drake?
Yeah. I'm not gonna let you leave Drake out of that one because he can navigate.
Yeah, but you know, I feel as though I feel you. You're absolutely right. But in the conversation that I'm talking about, you got people who've been like Fat Joe, who've been around for way longer than Drake, and it's still relevant in the times where Drake is.
Yeah, but I bring that man up because he does what they do. He navigates any style, any record, any environment. Doesn't matter what it is. He can step in there and he can hang with the best of them.
But
if I'm gonna talk about hip hop,
I want you to be able to say that 10 years from now, because 10 years from now you'll be able to say, okay, maybe he had the same amount of time that Joe had.
He's 10 years in.
What do you mean? Joe got way more.
No, I'm talking about Drake. Drake is 10 years in.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is how many years is Fat Joe in?
Of course, close to 20. But I can see this man going to the 20. Like, come on, fam, let's not do that.
But that's what I'm saying. I want to be able to see that 10 years from now.
Yeah,
I want to see if he can still make himself just as relevant.
I'm sure,
and still do what he does 10 years from now, the same way Fat Joe has done it.
I'm sure we will. I don't see him not doing it. If he's still here this long, only way he could do that is if he really just goes like does what every other nigga did that went into acting and just be like, fuck rap, I'm going into acting.
That shit would be horrible.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, but he came from acting, so I mean, it's not too far-fetched.
Like if he just goes off into something else, like how L just was like, fuck rap, I'm acting, and then we didn't get really great L records, and I hate to bring him up, but Yeah, we didn't get great. We haven't had a great L record since Headsprung.
Yeah, he hasn't called me yet.
Yeah,
Still
so
hasn't
we're
called
waiting
me,
for him.
so-
He's gonna call.
All right,
Just
cool.
wait by the phone.
I'm waiting. Yeah, I know.
But yeah, I'm
he
definitely
needs the
waiting for
verses.
Extinction Level event, man. 2.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited about that. I can't wait. You know when it comes out? You know the date
It's
is dropping?
I know it's the end of the month. It's definitely the end of this month. I'm not sure what the date is. Let me see here. It is the 30th. So
Okay.
October 30th.
Dope.
Yo, wanted to ask you, like, who is one of like your unsung hip hop heroes? Like somebody, because we talked about Kid and Play last episode. And who do you think is somebody that like doesn't get talked about but should get talked about?
For me, that would have like one of my most unsung favorites. I would have to say is Raekwon for me.
Raekwon?
I don't think Ray
he's
gets.
unsung
Ray is like, huh?
You think he's like an unsung favorite? Like nobody talks about him?
Yeah, I mean to the level that they're supposed to. I mean lyrically, I mean and what he brought to the game, like you know what I'm saying, that criminology rap. You know what I'm saying? You know, really brought in that mafia type of talk. Having a purple tape. You know what I'm saying? He just was a pillar in a lot of how people talk and move. And to me, lyrically, he's one of like the nicest. He's one of my favorite rappers. Like he's literally in my top 5. You know what I'm saying? And I've never heard anybody else in my life say Raekwon is in their top 5. So I feel it's like, yeah, he's definitely unsung because.
But not being in the top 5 isn't unsung. Like I hear him get respect from everybody.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is to my level of respect for him as an artist, he's definitely unsung because I think you know he's one of those top 5 lyricists.
But you still hear his name. So let me clarify. When I say unsung, I mean like we really don't hear their name. Like when there's conversations, we don't hear their name. Like for me, for instance, my unsung person is Easy Mo B.
Easy Mo B, okay.
Easy Mo B, to me, is one of the dopest hip hop producers. And I never hear his name mentioned by anybody. You always hear Pete Rock. You always hear Premier. You'll hear niggas say Large Professor. You know what I'm saying? I rarely hear niggas say Easy Mo B, which is crazy because let me tell you 3 of my favorite fucking albums that Easy Mo B has produced all over. Me Against the World, Ready to Die, and Legal Drug Money. The dopest records on those albums are done by Easy Mo B. We never hear his name. And I fucking hate that shit.
That's a fact.
I fucking hate that shit. I'm like, yo, how in the world do we hear everybody else's name? Like all these other niggas' names from that time. Nobody talks about Mo B. So like Lifestyles of the Rich and Shameless, Jeeps.
Yeah, not
the classics. What? Easy Mo B produced the what? He produced
that's Biggie and Meth.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I ain't gonna lie. That's a very good question. I never thought about it.
So that's what I mean about like names we don't hear that we know. Nah, you need to be saying this nigga's name, son. Like
$500,000.
I was never in a $500,000. I was never in a $500,000 like that.
You was never in the $500,000, bro?
Nah, not like that.
Yeah, man, you gotta check out $500,000. $500,000. He was one of my favorite too.
But $500,000 really had like a whole effect. Like Mo B had an effect on hip hop. Like a real effect. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not comparing $500,000 to Mo B, and that's no disrespect to $500,000.
Yeah, you asked me my unsung fucking.
I know, but I'm questioning it. I'm questioning it because it's like, did he like, I'm talking about somebody that really, really, really like put a stamp in it. Like last episode, I said Kid and Play. We don't give them enough fucking credit and we don't talk about them enough when they are who they are. We all love them. We love what they, like, the world loves what they did. There are records by Easy Mo B that the world loves what he did. The world loves his records and they don't say his name. You know, like, that's what I mean.
Yeah, I can't lie. Like, over the top, like we said last episode, Kid and Play. But
Herbie Lovebug, we don't hear about him.
So you talking about producers though?
I'm just saying, these are the names that come to my head.
Yeah.
These are the names that come to my head. I didn't say producers last episode. I said a rap group. Herbie Lovebug gave us that whole crew, Kwame, Salt and Pepper, Kid and Play. You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, they say he was doing bad business though, right?
I don't know about his business. I know about the records.
Well, that's why you don't hear about him. That's what I'm alluding to.
He did amazing records, and we should talk about it. I want to know what was going on behind the scenes. Like, what was we doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, if there's an unsung to be done, I definitely want to see one on Easy Mo B, and I would love to see one on Herbie Lovebug.
Nah, that would be dope. That would be dope.
Definitely. I want to see one on Devontae.
Did they do one on Jodeci at all?
Nah.
Okay.
Nah, cause shit, without Devontae, we don't get Timberland and Missy. You know what I'm saying? Like, is all these people that don't really get talked about. So that's what I meant by like unsung. Like, to me, Raekwon is like, he has his statue is built. It's there. You know what I'm saying? There's a statue for Raekwon. We see him. He's still visible. Niggas talk about him all the time. Anybody that's an MC that you love has him on their albums. You know what I'm saying? So it's not really like
where would you put Raekwon in your list? Let's just say from 1 to 10.
He's not in my 10.
He's not in the top 10 at all?
He's not in my 10. My 10 is...
I know, I heard you. Your 10.
My 10 is very specific to certain things.
Do you know your top 10 like off the back? Like, you know it?
Off the top, nah. Because I section everything. I section everything from like just like top 10 artists, top 10 MCs, there's a separation for me.
Okay, so I know we didn't do this in the first episode, so we're gonna do this now. What's your top 5? Who's in your top 5?
Top 5 what?
Top 5 rap artists.
Artists? Just artists.
Yeah.
Not MCs.
Correct. Top 5 rap artists.
Artists. Jay. Jay, Drake, Ye, M.
Drake, Ye.
50.
And who? 50?
Jay, Drake, Ye, M, and 50.
Okay.
Artist.
Okay. I'm somewhere there. So it's Hove, Nas, Biggie, 50, and M.
You know why I didn't put Biggie in there?
Why?
Because he only has 2 albums.
Yeah, but
and these people like
you could say 3 really.
The people I named have at least 4 or more albums.
Yeah, I hear you, but for what Biggie did for me, at least, and and I'm pretty sure I'm speaking for like the majority of the culture too, because most people still do hold them up to those regards, even with the 3 albums that he put out.
What's the third?
It was the second one was a double album, bro.
That shit was 1 album.
That shit should be considered.
It's not considered 2. It's not 2 separate albums. It's 1 album with 20 something songs. We're not gonna do it. I'm not giving you that because that's like
2
me,
albums, bro.
That's like me saying me again. But it's not a separate album though. It's
hold on. Even contractually, isn't it 2 albums?
Fuck contractually. It came out. It came out as one album. It came out as one body of work. It wasn't Sweatsuit by Nelly where it was 2 albums and then they packaged it together. It wasn't The Love Below Speaker Box where it was 1 album but it was 2 albums and they just packaged them together.
It was 2 albums worth of work, nigga.
Nah, nigga, it's 1 album. It's one body of work. It's one body of work. It's one body of work, my nigga.
All right. Well, that one body of work was enough to still hold him in such a regards of being in the top 5.
For you,
and that's
for
the
your
majority of hip hop rappers.
For your top 5
hip hop fans.
For me, like I said, all the requirements I put on my top 5 artists, you gotta have a certain longevity. Like you have to be putting out a certain amount of albums. And they have to stick. Like I'm an album person. I'm a full project person.
Yo, if y'all tell me what y'all think about that. Do y'all agree with Cap on that? Like
it's not nothing to fucking agree with. Nigga, I like what I like, you like what you like.
I hear that. I want to know what the listeners think. I want to know if listeners feel that Biggie didn't have enough work to be in the top 5.
For me.
All right, for you, but I want to see if other people feel that way.
Of course.
That's what I want to see.
Of course people don't feel like how I feel about that shit, but
you never know, nigga. That's why we ask.
I didn't even put Pac in there.
I've seen, and I was gonna ask you about that.
Because
why not?
Because I only like 2 songs off Tupacalypse Now. I only like maybe 3 or 4 songs off of what's the name? Strictly for My Niggas.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, he only has 3 to me. You know what I'm saying? Me Against the World, All Eyes on Me, Machiavelli.
Mm. Okay.
So
I can agree with you on that.
The people I named, though, they've been around for a very long time.
And those albums, do you feel as though those 3 albums that you named are those classics?
The 3 Pac albums?
Yeah. Are those classics?
Yeah.
Okay.
I quit it. Not All Eyes on Me.
All Eyes on Me is not a classic?
All Eyes on Me is a 4.5 to me. Maybe a 4.7.
You know Pac fans is going crazy right now.
I'm a Pac fan. But older. If you would have asked me this 10 years ago, I'd have told you it was a certified 5 micer. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But,
certified, nigga. You would have had a fight.
Growing older and listening to the album, I skipped through it more. I skipped through it more, and I feel like it could have been trimmed down. There's songs that could have, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's songs that could have left. Like,
so
Ready, like.
So hold on, real quick. Let me ask you.
Life After Death is a classic album. I don't skip it. There's not one song on Life After Death that I skip.
Okay, so but going back to All Eyes on Me. Now, you said you skimmed through it now. You know what I'm saying? You skip certain joints or whatever. Is that because your ear for production has changed, or do you think that you matured out of some of the content of the music?
I just don't like the records. I don't like them. All Eyes on Me was a moment. Sometimes you get caught up in the moment of an album. You get so caught up in the moment of an album where it feels like, you know what I'm saying? It's the greatest thing in the world. And yes, I'm listening to all of this shit. You constantly listening. And the moment's past, it's like good pussy. Mm-hmm. It's only good, but for so long.
Right.
Once she run out of tricks,
on to the next.
Yeah, it's like, all right, well, she all right. Same shit with albums sometimes. Same shit. That's how and that's me with albums. I'm not saying this is the standard for anybody else to be. This is how I listen to music. This is how I deal with it. And I don't think it's a 5. I don't think it's 5. Definitely like a 4.7. Like there's really songs that I'm just like, I could have did without this shit.
So where do you put Machiavelli?
I put Machiavelli as a 5. That shit is well produced, well put together. It's like his most. It's his second most concise, well thought out, well put together project. Because I think Me Against the World is his best album.
Yeah,
guaranteed. It shows all sides of him. Like there's records that sound like New York. There's records that sound like West Coast records. You know what I'm saying? Like all of everywhere he's been was put into that album. It took
Who did most of the production on that album?
Moby did a lot of it, and I'm Shock didn't do. I don't think Shock G did any production on there, and I think that's for around the time he met Johnny J. Let me look it up. But
Machiavelli was my favorite though out of those 3.
Yeah, I mean, I love Machiavelli. Like I said, it's his most. I think it's his most well put together album. That like definitely one of the most put together joints. You could tell there was something there with that album. Like, All Eyes on Me was like, boom, I'm out of jail. Let's get to the studio. Let's bang out all these songs. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was like, let me get all of this out of my head. Let me do whatever.
What do you think would have happened for Death Row if Pac really was able to set up the Death Row East?
I think Pac was gonna leave.
You think he would have left after starting Death Row East?
I don't think he wanted to start Death Row East. I think that's just something Suge put to so he wouldn't leave. But I think he was gonna leave. If the things that people say are true and correct, he was gonna leave.
Because I remember the interview where he was like, yeah, we about to start this Death Row East. You know what I'm saying? We're going to go over there and do the same thing that we did. You know what I mean? Over here. You know what interview I'm talking about, right?
I know what you're talking about. But he was trying to start his own label. And I believe it was supposed to go through Quincy Jones' company. It was supposed to go through Quest.
I definitely heard of that back in the day.
So
because he was dealing with Quincy's daughter, right? Yeah, I definitely heard of that.
So, you know, we don't necessarily know. I think Suge fucked that whole bag up.
Wasn't you telling me that it was gonna be like Suge, I think Jay Prince,
Irv Gotti, Suge, and Jay Prince was supposed to get together and start a major record label. And then
and for people who's listening who may not know, what's the difference between a major record label and just a record label?
They could look that shit up because I'm not the fucking guy that's gonna be sitting here explaining all of that shit.
Doug. Yeah, what you mean, man? You're supposed to explain that shit for the people.
I'm not supposed to do shit. You see that? This is where you're wrong. This is where you're wrong. I'm not supposed to. If you don't know, see, this certain shit I'm not gonna explain. You should know the difference between an independent record label and then a major record label. You should know this already. We're not going to do this. I'm not supposed to tell you shit. I can choose to tell you anything. I'm not supposed to tell you a goddamn thing.
Yeah, it's plain and simple. This label would have been able to distribute music for other small record labels.
Yeah.
But how bad do you think that would have disrupted the game if they would have, achieved that?
I don't know. We've never seen it before, so I can't really say.
I mean, black entrepreneurs.
I just know
black
entrepreneurs. I just know Sam Cooke wanted to start his own record label and they killed him.
Sam who?
Sam Cooke.
Oh, Sam Cooke, right.
You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. He wanted to start not just a label, right? He wanted to do. Didn't he want to start a distribution company?
Yeah, he wanted to be his own record label distribution company. They took him out.
How do you know that for sure?
Because I ain't stupid. Same way that Irv magically had a Fed case
Magically, right?
and Def Jam just fucking left him alone. Universal left him alone.
Yo, isn't that amazing how he beat that case? Like, yo, motherfuckers don't beat Fed cases, bro. Well, they backs against the wall, son. They won.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy to see Irv still doing what he's doing too, though, because
I love what he's doing.
Man, yo, for one, yo, I ain't gonna lie. I thought he was done.
Me too.
During that case in that trial, I thought they was gonna be done for, son.
Yeah. I love what he's doing right now. I never was a big Murder Inc. fan ever, but I love hearing him speak, and I love hearing his history, like in hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
And I really think people should listen to him, and he should be one of these top people at a label.
Yeah,
I believe he has. I mean, we got Ja Rule, Jay-Z, and DMX in our faces because this man fought for that.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? And while I've never been the biggest Ja Rule fan, I understand the records. I know what that moment was. I saw what that shit did. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And how is he not running a record label? Like on top, choosing artists and putting them out there.
And Def Jam, to be honest with you, you know what I'm saying?
It definitely should be
Def Jam.
Def Jam.
That's where I would have loved to see. And I've always been I wasn't the biggest Ja fan. I did buy his first two albums. I like Ja. But I was more of a Murder Inc. fan. I liked Murder Inc. as a record label as a whole. You know what I'm saying? They came from the hood. They was down the block. You know what I'm saying? I was there when Ja shot the first Holla Holla video. I actually ran up in his trailer. I ran up in his trailer. It was right behind 192, my old junior high school. And they was like, that's Ja trailer right there, Ja in there. And I was like, Ja in there? And I had a bunch of homies behind me or whatever. Went right up in the trailer, bust up in there, whatever. Nigga sitting down on the trailer with his fucking bandana, and some white lady was like, you guys gotta go, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I seen how they tore up Hollis on that video. You know what I'm saying? It was fire, you know. Actually, that night, it's funny story. I spit for Irv Gotti the night of that video shoot. My cousin was like, yo, that's Irv Gotti, rap for him or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So this chick overheard my cousin say that. And then she tells Irv, yo, little homie right there can spit or whatever. So he told me to spit. I spit a verse or whatever. And I'm in junior high school at this time or whatever. And he was like, that's it? He was like, spit another one. So I spit another one or whatever. He was like, all right, no doubt. So I'm like, yo, you gonna take my number? You know what I'm saying? He like, yo, B, I could get that if I wanted. No. I think phone number, yeah, I was like, yo, I think he took my phone number, but didn't take my address or some shit.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, you want my address or whatever? He's like, I could get that if I need it. Like on some mob shit or whatever.
Yeah, I believe him.
Yeah. Facts.
I believe it.
You know what I'm saying? But that shit was hilarious though.
Yeah. Yo, his history and rap should be talked. He should be talked about more too. I don't want to just hear him talking about himself. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just hear him talk about his accolades. I want to hear Jay talk about Irv.
Because his story is much bigger than that.
Yeah.
Bigger than himself.
Yeah. I don't want to hear it only from him. I want to hear other people that benefited from his genius.
Right.
Speak on him. Yeah.
Especially people like, let's say, a Mike Geronimo, who had him like from the beginning.
Yo. Mike Geronimo, man.
Mm-hmm. That was my guy.
What happened?
That was my guy, son.
He had some records. Well, I know he pulled away from Irv at one point, so that's what happened from what Irv says.
Yeah, even Ja, I think Ja had said in the interview that they had some type of falling out or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Mike Geronimo was definitely my dude, son. Where we at? Oh yeah. Your girl Cardi B just had a birthday or whatever, and Offset put up like this, bought a billboard. You know what I'm saying, for their daughter. Yeah, from Culture, like a real big street billboard. You know what I'm saying? It's from their daughter. It says happy birthday, mommy, and all that. You know what I mean?
Yo, get your chick back, dog.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's what I was just about to ask you. Like, yo, is he trying to get that WAP back?
Yo, get your chick back, dog. Yo, he's done it before. He's done it before. So, hey, man, do what you got to do.
Yo, he ain't gonna have too many times messing with. I mean, you know what I'm saying? A girl like Cardi B. Hey, she from the Bronx.
He ain't out
Dominican.
Here, but he ain't out here making himself look crazy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't crying on camera.
It's not TMZ. It's not TMZ issues.
Yeah, nah. He's making an effort to get his girl back.
He's buying billboards.
We different because I can walk away from shit easy and be like, all right, that's what it is, and be out. I commend him. I commend the dude, dog. Like, yo, whatever. If you really want her back,
buy a billboard.
Do what you got to do. Buy a billboard. Don't buy her a car. Don't buy a car. Nah, yo, billboard for the world to see.
Right across the street from her studio.
Show up at her concert unannounced with mad flowers and everything. Surprise.
Give the whole concert Taking Back t-shirts.
Yo, that's what he did. Yo, oh my God. Give the whole concert Taking Back t-shirt. Have them scream, take him back. Yeah. Take him back. Take him back.
You know what I'm saying? At the entrance, just give everybody a free t-shirt.
Yo.
Free Take Him Back t-shirt. Nigga, that should be crazy.
Son. Yeah, that's wild.
Mm-hmm.
That's so wild.
Yeah, nah, he's definitely trying to get that back. I don't blame him.
Yo, man, do what you gotta do. Get your girl back, man.
It gets lonely out here in these streets.
Yo, black men, keep your family together, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's getting lonely. Yo, it's getting cold.
Oh,
it's getting cold out here.
It's wintertime.
Summertime ain't here no more.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming, dude. Cuffing season is on arrival, dude.
Word.
It's on arrival. He's not playing. He's like, yo, I want to be with a WAP at.
You don't want to be in these streets, player.
I didn't want to be with a WAP at, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even mad.
Yo, man.
Yeah, I got something else I wanted to talk about. I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. Obasi Jackson. This is
who?
This is Pop Smoke's brother.
Okay.
I guess his real brother, his blood brother.
Mm-hmm.
He did like an Instagram, a live video or whatever, and basically from what I got from it is that he's kind of tight with all Pop Smoke's people. He's like, yo, they don't fuck with me like that. You know what I'm saying? Could you he's saying things like, yo, imagine how it always feels being the oddball. You know what I'm saying? Niggas telling you ain't gang. He's like, yo, when he do a video shoot, none of Pop Smoke's people's popping out. He be wanting to get on songs, you know what I'm saying, with some of Pop Smoke's people, songs that be about like Pop. They don't want him to get on the joints and shit like that. And it just made me think like, does Pop Smoke's people, like, and you gotta remember we're talking about like a gang culture, right?
Mm-hmm.
Does Pop Smoke's people owe his brother any type of loyalty in that type of manner? Like, nah, we're not doing music with you. Maybe we wasn't doing music with you before. Your brother, you know what I'm saying, possibly didn't do music with you.
And that's what I was about to say. Do they have a relationship with him?
I believe so. Oh, you mean does the gang have a relationship with him?
Yeah, with the brother.
I don't know. From what I see, nah.
So then nobody...
and that's the thing. Like, I know what he has in his mind, but I'm wondering, like, yo, because the homie's no longer here, you know what I'm saying? I know certain people like us, I'm gonna look after my homie little brother.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna make sure that ain't nothing go wrong with him. I'm gonna make sure that he all right, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna take care of him in certain type of ways. You know what I'm saying? And if you doing music and we doing music and you know what I'm saying, we all a part of this music shit because of your bro. Yeah, I'm gonna be there when you do a video shoot. You know what I'm saying? He's like, yo, he be doing video shoots and niggas don't be popping out.
Because they don't fuck with him. They don't have a relationship with him. Don't nobody owe him nothing.
And that's my question. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Fam,
Because of the brother,
yo,
do you think that they owe Pop, you know what I'm saying?
I
Owe
don't
his
feel
brother
like
any type
I don't
of
feel like
loyalty
nobody owes him
to
anything.
Pop?
Let me tell you, the most important thing I was taught as a kid: don't nobody owe you shit.
Mm.
Don't nobody owe you shit, and you don't have no relationship with these people. Like, if you wasn't rolling with them, y'all ain't have no real dealings. You know what I'm saying? You're just your.
Mhm.
Is he the younger brother?
You know what? I don't know. I don't know if
Either
he's a
way,
younger
but
brother. They never said.
either way, you his brother, and y'all might
Mhm.
have different friends. Your friends ain't his friends. His friends aren't obligated to look after you.
But do you think that back in the days though, especially coming from the streets, that was a type of that was a code that was like didn't even have to
I
be
mean,
said.
if you
You
see,
took care of
I'm
your people.
sure if they saw his brother getting beat up or some shit, they'd probably look out. But I don't have to do a song with you. I don't have to do a song with you. I don't have to come to your video. Like, I don't have to. You have this is the problem with expectation.
Right.
He has an issue with expectation, or he's trying to maybe connect to whatever his brother was connected to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest. Don't nobody gotta do nothing for you. They don't have to. If anybody does, it's by choice, because they feel for you in that way, and they want to be there for you. But if ain't nobody fucking with you, they ain't fucking with you. Let it go. Live your life.
Yeah.
Live your life. Stop expecting things from people that ain't even your peoples.
So in that same live, he said, yo, you know, my mom's is the new Pop Smoke. I'm the new Pop Smoke. He said, matter of fact, I'm about to just hop on all his music. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to get all his shit and just put a verse on all his music. What do you think about that? Do you think that if
I
he
think
did
be
that,
your
would
own
he be
man.
entitled to that? Would you know what I'm saying? Or that's just
think-
like sort of like cheating?
I think be your own man. I think if there's a record that his brother has that he should be on, and it makes sense for him to be on it, and it's gonna work, then by all means do that. But I feel like be your own man. You basically want to live in the shadow. You want to live in, like, you're not trying to, from what you're telling me, because I don't know the story. So if I'm going off of what you're telling me, you want to be connected to whatever he is and was. He's trying to find some connection to that.
Most people do that or try to do that when they experience loss.
Yeah, but it's like you making it looks and sounds fucking childish and crazy.
Yeah, from what I get, and one of the feelings is that you know, he's trying to like follow in the footsteps,
That's
do the music
fine.
thing, and he's not getting the help or the boost that he could get if he was team.
Hey, guess
You know
what?
I'm saying?
We didn't listen to JoJo's record. We didn't listen to JoJo Simmons records just because he was Run's son.
That's a fact.
We didn't like his records. But Diggy came with some dope shit and we fucked with. Make dope shit.
That is true.
Make dope shit. Don't do it based, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can more than likely benefit. He can more than likely benefit off his brother's influence and work. There's nothing wrong with that. I believe in nepotism. You know what I'm saying? Just don't make it your everyday thing to, my brother is, and if you're my brother's friend, you should be looking after me too. And nah.
Why are you doing that with your arms?
Because that's how it sounds, mad little brotherish. You should be here and help me too. Nah, niggas really don't have to.
Oh man.
That's like some happened to me and my South Carolina nigga. Like, my brother expects my South Carolina niggas to look after him. They don't know him.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They don't fucking know him. They don't have to help him. That's the point. Like, nobody has to do shit for you. Kids, learn this.
Lesson.
Nobody owes you anything. Nobody has to do anything for you. And expectation will lead you to a world of misery. Stop having expectations. You break your own heart that way.
Yeah. So I just wanted to see how you felt about that.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people in life feel as though people owe them something.
Be your own man, yo. I mean, take whatever assistance and help you can get that is there for you. Take advantage of it. It's nothing wrong with taking advantage of it, but don't exploit it. Use something to your advantage. Don't exploit it to your advantage. Work hard, make dope shit, and people will fuck with you.
That's a fact. And on that note,
let's roll out in the in the amazing.
I mean, I couldn't end it any way better than that.
Yo, thank y'all for listening, watching. Shout out to the Facebook crew that was in the comments going ham.
That's a fact. It was tearing
I never go back to the comments. Sumz always goes back to the comments.
After the show. That's what I'm saying.
Hey man, I'm not coming back. I got other shit to do. I gotta edit this bitch down and get it together.
Nah, I go back in and I talk to the people.
Yeah,
man.
I know you do. That shit, that's your thing, man. I gotta handle the office shit, man. So
we gotta touch base.
Yeah, man. But yo, we appreciate
let them know where they can hear everything.
You can hear. We'll have this episode will be on YouTube, Monday. And we'll definitely be on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and Anchor.
So how long after like today will it be on the Spotify?
It should be up on Monday. You asking the wrong questions for these people. They don't need to know. It'll be there. We'll make the announcements on our Instagram page. Hey, follow our Instagram at Slang Editorial Show. Guys,
say that again.
At Slang Editorial Show.
No doubt. Yo, thanks for vibing with us once again. Just two friends that love hip hop and love talking shit about it. We'll be back next week. Basically same time, 3:00. Saturday
on the Facebook.
I know we started a little late today
on the Facebook Live, and we not giving up. Yo, I'm gonna talk to you off of this shit, man. Don't be, yo. This is
what
I'm gonna talk to you off of this shit about certain shit. Yo, y'all gonna get it on the fucking YouTube and the Spotify and the Google Podcast, okay?
Yo, thanks for rocking with us. It's the Slang Editorial Show.
And then in the immortal words of Ramo, if art is a crime, may God forgive me.